Watching the hours go by, wondering how you could see.
Bruh.
Let's have a great stream, family.
Lying
Love you all.
awake in the
Kings.
dark. Knowing by morning you're
It's of it, man. Thanks so much. 13,000 contribution. Oh my god. Gangs. Thanks.
was gonna give you everything. You didn't want me. Was gonna make you everything. But you didn't want me.
Hello again. Traders, welcome to episode 906. Second stream of the day. Had a pretty decent one this morning for open. Kind of all over the place. Futures have just opened. Bitcoin's had a spectacular day. We were able to cover pretty much all of it. We were here for all of this, all the moves up. So, I guess really the last two candles. I don't know, like half of this one, it was like this ended this morning, and then this one was great, and we were live for it, and now we got like 2 hours till your daily candle close, where we haven't quite yet touched 64.17 yet, which is a 38% retrace. We haven't quite touched 6,500 yet, which is a horizontal line resistance. So meaning like you could still come up and you see higher prices. It would be interesting to just stop here, and not hit those critical areas, right? So holding very strong. Sending triangle breakouts. Again, up 15.7% today. What are you talking about with Fibonacci? Well, just going from the major high from 10,500 to the low point of 3,800, you're finally at pretty much the golden zone. So anywhere between the 382 and the 618 is where we could see a major reversal to the downsides. And that's just, I think, what's going on here. Same iteration of my analysis where the daily's resetting its oscillators. You are the 4-hour divergence manifested into much higher prices than I thought. I was saying, I thought 5,800. Okay, we could see that again, no problem. But we're really going. And here's a stat for the 4-hour for you. You haven't been overbought technically since February 12th. That's a big deal. But maybe we can get overbought again. Kind of overdue, right? But it's going to be tough for real to break 6,500. We know where that is. The daily. Same fibs. I guess we should just hide that. Kind of starts getting busy. We can just leave it for the 4-hour. As you can see, the upsloping support from 2017, 2018, 2019 has now had its 2020 touch once a year, man. But yeah, it's rallied off of that downsloping channel. You bounced off that demand line before going. And what I'm talking about, it's like you haven't really touched 6,500, which is that December 18th low. That was that temporary bottom. As you can see, that that's what will be a very tough resistance to break. It also goes back to March of 2018. It's a low point. You're below that. So breaking that would be huge. I mean, if you break that 6,800, it's right after it, man. So you're not really kind of out of the woods until you break 6,800. Because then you'd have a pretty nice smooth ride up to 7,400. But again, like 6,500 and 6,800 are your big resistances where the asset Bitcoin could potentially reverse its price action to the downside, because all you're doing is resetting the oscillators. All you're doing is getting out of oversold territory, right? You're still like you're at 40 right now, so you're still like right around bearish territory. Stupendous amounts of volume. Figured, this would put that much volume would put in a temporary bottom. It has, right? But as you can see with the downsloping channel, very deep within it. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get up to the heart line. Test that, 6,600. But you get a lot of resistance here, man. So don't get cocky, not yet. Great swings though. This is like, there's so much volatility right now that like you're getting like 15% swings without daily divergence. You're getting on the 4 hour. So nice stuff, man. Okay, so futures, we're up just a second. I mean, futures just opened like 10 minutes ago. All right, not much movement yet, but some pretty bad stuff about Boeing, bailouts and talks. One of the board members stepped down because they don't want a deal. They don't want the government to bail them out. Boeing's been extremely irresponsible with buybacks. And Tesla is also shutting down production in a couple more places in Cali, and that has kind of wrecked the share price after hours. But it's interesting, we're already down like over 2%, like this. Once the market closed, the futures were still going. This was just dumping with Boeing stuff, Tesla stuff. So I don't know, man, how futures are going to go. We can monitor it. This is the second stream of the day. We have a third stream. I'm just doing a triple stream. Why not? I don't know how long I'll be on this one. Just enjoying a beer. It's been a long day, man. It's been a freaking long week. I mean, how many hours have I streamed this week? It's stupid. So, Boeing, right? We were just talking about. That is just, doesn't matter what the stock market did today. Boeing doesn't care. It's down $95 after hours. Oh, sorry, it's down to $95, down 2.77%, as you can see right here. I mean, how does this happen, man? It's so crazy. Still at, you filled a gap, did you? Yeah, there was a gap right here that we filled, that's right, and you bounced off of that. You've just been going sideways past 2 trading sessions. And you've got support below you that you haven't touched yet. Just below that at 84 bucks, $80 down here. That's a decent amount of support. You'd think would probably hold after all the technical cataclysm. Complex head and shoulders for sure. Wyckoff distribution, sure. Bearish diamond reversal pattern, sure. All kinds of different things that just look terrible. But man, the outcome of it, not many people saw that coming. I didn't. All right. So Bitcoin. Guess we're looking at the S&P 500. Didn't do much. We were looking at it all day today. Nice bounce. Second bounce. 2 bounces now off this 2350 area. That's extremely important. Like, you're talking about technical damage. You break this for real with follow the price action, a lot of trouble. But don't really like how we closed. It's kind of freaking weak, man. But definitely happy that you did not close below this area, because if you look left, man, that's December 24th, 2018 lows. I mean, really below that major supports. coming on down to like 2,200. So quadruple witching tomorrow happens 4 times a year. Just multiple futures contracts expire.
Tesla been living on government money for 10 years. They are last in line for a bailout, clinking glasses, mental hygiene.
Are they gonna get one? I mean, I don't. Has that even been in the
Traded
cards?
so hard I can't tell the difference between stocks and crypto anymore. May the TA wheel guide us.
Chuggy Chugface, thanks for the 10, dudes. I don't know, are we starting that yet? Well, if I'm drunk by the time we get to Patreon night, I might not be able to. I might not be a good host for patrons, the pregame. So I don't know, man. Don't want to make them mad, dude. It's been a tough month. You got wrecked today in oil, Shane? What were you doing, dude? There was no downside potential. I mean, it was just high risk. I mean, because oil had its absolute best day of all time today, though it is also setting up for its worst month of all time. That's what happens when you get so far down so fast. You get reflexive rallies. Oil had one, and it seems like that Shane Overton got wrecked by it. But watch it dump tomorrow. So thank you, Todd Bizarre, for the $9.99 super chat. Thank you, Chuggy Chugface. Thanks, Lone Sophos, for that $13.37 before the stream even started, man. Y'all, all worlds. Very grateful. So you get it. 2350 is a big time support. You break that, you're screwed. If you don't, hey, maybe just stop with the volatility. Just stop with the selling. Let's try to create a base here. But don't know, man. Huge drawdown. Fastest 30% drop in the history of the stock market by far, and we're talking like 1987 and 1929 that rivaled this quick drawdown. They were it's like 2 weeks behind this. Like you know, in order to get, it would take 2 more weeks if we were 1929 or 1987 to get the same drawdown that we got now in the same amount of time, right? You see what I'm saying? So that has to do with you know, multitude of things, with just record levels of, you know, share buybacks, but at the same time you've got insane leverage, tons of money, tons of leverage, and just derivatives, trading tools like you know all those ETFs, like the VXX, you know, TQs, SQs, all that stuff, right? Leverage. And of course, the triple black swan event was what catalyzed this extreme selling. That I was like, let there be no doubt, we're crashing. Is it gonna dump tomorrow, dude? No idea. No clue, man. We're at points now where a bottom could be in. I mean, this would make sense for at least some sort of scrub rally, but you never know, man. Could be much worse. It would just be nuts, though, right? On a quadruple witching for, you know, there to be a crash, because, you know, you got like all these options expiring tomorrow, so maybe the volatility would uplift and it wouldn't be as bad. Throw that in there. I don't know how it's gonna go. Dow Jones, very similar picture, but worse, where it held above the we'll call this the election. No, wait. Yeah, this is the inauguration scrub channel. I don't know, scrub rectangle. Excuse me. You held that somehow. I mean, you fell below it multiple times yesterday and today, but and never got down to that critical support from August 2016, but you were very close. A few hundred points off. But yeah, another meh close, but you could argue on the Dow Jones that this is in fact piercing line, because you opened lower and you pierced through
Every deep exhale is a social.
Okay, there you go, everyone. Social. Thank you, Chug Face, for the 10. So, Chug Face, do you concur, sir, that piercing line seems very, strong argument here, where you pierced through 50+% of the previous candle's body? That's where you close. That's piercing line. So, could be good. Could be real good if we're lucky. But, futures limit down. I don't know what to tell you. They're not doing much yet. They weren't doing much yesterday around this time either. This immense amount of selling didn't come in till, I don't know, hours later, till I wasn't on stream. Not moving much. Since open, I guess, up a little bit. Good for you. And that could climb. I don't know, man. It's a 5-minute chart, and I don't do TA on 5-minute charts. We're just covering the live price action. Because the volatility on futures has been stupid, man. Hoping for the best. You know that is, right? So Jean-Francois, Lady Lancelot. You don't know that they're going to ground flights. Though there are rumors of it. Could happen. And that's just a variable that I don't think the market has baked that in. How could that be baked into the price? Because it may not happen. So, man, you talk about freaking these altcoins today. Most of them kind of followed Bitcoin pretty well, but there's one, dude. And it's Engine. And, man, once it got back above this was like the entry for the trade setup from November. Once it got like back above it held. Just blast off, man. No divergence, right? No signals, because the violence of the selling was so insane. You would have had to just go in with saying, hey man, I'm buying at a support. Fine. But yeah, this thing was up way more than 45% earlier. Got to 8.8 cents. Currently sitting at 7.6 cents. God, 45%. The good stuff, man. I mean, it's like this everywhere. You're just getting green candles with no divergence. Bitcoin 62.96 and climbing, recovering, nice. Remember, we think we didn't quite get to the areas that should have been tested since we are where we are. You're thinking like 6,500, man. Very possible to at least test and reject. Yeah, very good, man. And like real good that the stock market didn't crash anymore. That really helped Bitcoin too. But we know yesterday with the crash, Bitcoin couldn't go anywhere. It was trying to go up, but that crash was pulling it down. You could watch the price action correlation was insane during the stock market crash yesterday. Yeah, technical, it is technical, but it's not coinciding variable technical, right? Where it fell below the critical support and sprung. There was no back test to the spring. It was just like once you broke above it, then Bitcoin started taking off, and then Engine took off even more. Just enjoying my water beer. All right, not having to chug it. It's great. It's like 75 plus degrees outside. Buds are blossoming. It is officially, if you don't know, the first day of spring right now. So you're living it, man. Does it feel like spring for you? Not on the charts. Feels like winter. Okay. How did the Olin Comet fare? Extremely well. Up 15% today. What's it up since the entry? I mean, this was one that it was brought up when we were at it. On stream, posted in the Patreon unofficial setup Discord. And it was just like once every 10 years, man, Olin's comet comes to pass, and we can see it in the atmosphere at night. It's beautiful. Make sure you have your bullish binoculars on, just so you don't miss it. We were actually we had very powerful binoculars this time around because we had triple RSI bullish divergence. So since the bottom, since that same low, it's increased in value to its highest point, 46.88%. And guess what you're doing on the weekly? Say tomorrow all stays the same and Olin holds up. Bullish, insane bullish engulfing candle, not just of the body, previous body of the candle, but the wick too. Gorgeous. And we know we can, and look, you're closing, tomorrow, let's see, but right there, you're trying to get above that February 2016 low. Not bad. $6,300 again on Bitcoin and climbing. I like it. It's active. It's not dead. It's doing stuff today. Love it, man. Weekly candle looking pretty good. Getting back above something very important on Bitcoin. You're getting back above the 200-week moving average. You got to do that, man. You know, in history, we'd never really fallen below it. So this is like a technical savior here. You really want to stay above that and never close below it. Let's not sell off more, even though we could. Even though we know how it's going on the daily, there wasn't any divergence. You're just resetting the oscillators like you do time and time again. You get these moves up before you sell off very violently again. So as you can see on the weekly, you're trying to crack up right back above all these lows here. Good. But you see how much resistance there is above you too. Decent amount. If it breaks 6,800, which would be a weekly resistance, then, it's 7,400. You'd be right back in business around where you were. A lot of volume this week already. But it's Thursday. Another thing that you want this candle to close as high as it possibly can. You got to get back above 40, man. You are below 40. You're at it. Look, up thrusted above 60. Things didn't turn out well when we fell back below 60. You got to get above 40. You don't want to regard it as resistance, I don't think. So it really was pretty swell breakouts. This 4-hour candle's at its highest point right now. You only got an hour and 30 minutes left until that close. Olin Johnson. That's right. Stay-at-home dad. That's right. So should see 60. I mean, like, I get there's like a wick here. That's not really like a resistance. I don't know what it is you're holding at. I think what we were talking about was it was mainly just you're thinking about if you're almost overbought on the 4-hour, you got to know that your 60-minute and 30-minute, 15-minute, all those time scales are extremely overbought. So I was thinking that maybe, you cool off on those for a little while, which we have. Been cooling off for most of the afternoon, and then you could maybe run again to eventually test them. Okay. Common retrace areas before a major reversal to the downside because the prevailing impulses before it were bearish. Get it? So Peter, is there an index for travel or tourism related industries? Oh, I'm sure there is, Kirk McCosker, but you can just look at market leaders of that industry, right? You kind of get it, right? You can just be like RCL. And that's kind of all you need to know, right? Obliterated from its lowest point, October 2011. I don't know, man. We could. Oh wait, we've got two different fibs. Let me get rid of this one. It's like 100% retrace. Now, from the lowest point to the highest point, way up there, 88% retrace. You haven't gone any lower than that, really. I mean, that's kind of where you bounce. But today, you're not doing much, right? Up 1% after hours. Dude, these things are like not able to do anything. Like, gonna get government bailouts. They can't make money right now. I don't even know what to think about this straight line down, dude. It's just pure economic damage has been done. Tons of it. So, technical cataclysm on all cruise companies, all airline companies, where you might not even be able to tell the difference between a cruise line and an airline company. Right? Just destroyed. Now that RCL we just looked at from its lowest point, hit an 88% retrace. This has not quite hit it. It's down 11.67% today. So that looms. You will see 782 probably soon, right? So, you know, $7.82 or $8. And then after that, you got just supports below you down at like $4. Well, guess what, dude? In 2008 and 2009, there were flights. People were flying. They were conducting business all the time. Tons of it. Lots of people were still flying during the global financial crisis. Guess what now? Not really. And that's what's chilling about this chart. Like, why not come down to levels like this? Because what's happened to their business. It's pretty wild, man. Crash landing, yeah, that's right. And then cruise ships Saturday night sinking, to play into your pun. Just watching Bitcoin, 63.20. Hour and a half left until your close. This is stream number 2. Got stream number 3 tonight. Working like Kramer, man. Futures hanging around, man. 2350 on the S&P futures. 2350. Isn't that a critical support, man? It is. Isn't 20K a critical support, man? They are. Spot price, right? So, you know, right now, until things change, and they very well can, this is where you are in futures trading, at the critical support from December 24th, 26th, 2018. That's where you are. I mean, so if it like opened right now and nothing changed, that's it. Dow Jones is slightly below 20K, so I mean, somewhat of support. Looking left. I guess Bitcoin bottom left. Let's go. You know, replace the IWM, so you can kind of see Bitcoin at all times. Bitcoin 2020. What happened to XRP when it's supposed to be 3 cents? Well, it's you know, like every other altcoin, but it actually underperforms most altcoins, like it did today. Oh my God, Bitcoin's up 17%. So guess what? XRP, not being special, followed it. That's what, Alex. Give it time, man. Give it time. These assets got obliterated, man. Was the crash from like 7,800 overnight to like 3,800 in a 24-hour period, was that not crazy enough? Of course you're going to bounce off supports and stuff. I mean, of course you can. You'd think. Yep, critical areas, 63.43 on Bitcoin. You see it, right? I mean, I have the Fibonacci up for you with nothing else. It's nice and clean. You're just right there, man. 382. You would think breaking it, the next target's 7,200, but we know with context That's just, it's not easy, right? There's just a lot of resistance looking left. Right, tons of it, 6,700, 6,800. So 6,500, I figured we would test at this point. But man, if you're not touching that like perfectly. Do I think we'll reverse the 6,500? I mean, dude, everything's like, it's all probabilities. I would think, yeah. I would think that's it. Like, you see it between, I think we would reverse majorly to the downside between 6,400 and technically 8,000. That's the golden zone. That's the way it's always been. You know that if you watch this stream. So it's anywhere in here, in this area, I think we will have a major reverse to the downside and make a double bottom or lower low, and we'll get divergence. And if it doesn't happen, okay. But, you know, I'm talking about taking trades on Bitcoin, right? Always. Like, that's what it's always about. Like, we're trying to find opportunity via using technical analysis in stable conditions somewhat. Not coronavirus shutting down the entire world economy, man. Like, God forbid, I like sitting in cash during insanely unprecedented, crazy times. Wow, God forbid. Bailouts for everybody, man. Bail out Bitcoin. Bitcoin doesn't need a bailout. So I think it's a fake out. I don't think Bitcoin's faking out. No, it's not. That's not like what Bitcoin. No, it's not a fake out. It is just a rally because you were so oversold. A rally because you had not seen any positive momentum since February 2014. You finally got down to a confluence area, an 88% retrace from the low point to high point, from this low to high, a 1.618 golden mean ratio. The volume that came in put in a temporary bottom. So no, fake out, nah. I think it's just a common retrace that's going on, and that's not surprising. It's really not surprising that it's going up right now. That type of volatility and volume puts in local bottoms, temporary bottoms. Yeah, we're gonna get to Tesla. That is down. It's only down. It was down a lot more. It's down like 8% earlier. Yeah, had a pretty freaking good day with a lot of the market. You know, it's crazy, right? It held above that 200-day moving average. But now, you know, cutting production facilities is definitely bad news. And right now, as we speak, it's $408 after hours, right? Closed at 427, so 408. Not that bad on the chart. 408 right here, you know. So if it all stays the same, you would just open, gap down a little bit. Not too big a deal. What's my percentage chance that 3,800 was the bottom? I don't know, man. I think that it might not be the full bottom based on just the way waves work. I think we should get another big wave of selling in time after the common retrace that we're going through right now, what we're doing. And at that point, depending on how steep the selling is, how bad it is, we either double bottom at 3,800 or 5,400, you know, candle close or the wick, or we maybe go lower to 3,300, 3,150 if we're not lucky, if it's bad. But that could take time, man. That could take a lot of time. It's the daily time scale, so it's not a joke. But hey, man, gotta be happy. Shout out to Bitcoin on the 4-hour RSI setting up for much higher prices, which, you know, hey, whatever. I gotta focus on a lot of different charts. And the way the macro conditions are seriously bad. I said that, you know, quoting me was like, I don't know if I trust Bitcoin right now without, you know, any kind of significant time scale showing me a reason why sellers are exhausted. But I did at the same time say that I thought we could go up to, 5,800, 6K. See that, because we know that that's how it works. You had to get rid of that negative momentum on the daily, so you could eventually get more negative momentum again. And we're doing it, but we're doing it in a little bit more dramatic fashion, which is great. That's good, man. Yeah, actually, that's what I'm drinking. Michelob Ultra. They're so easy to drink because they're like water with alcohol in it, right? It's like 95 calories, 2.6 carbs, man. It's like golf beer, but it's like, I've just got it here because all the chug debt and stuff. Yeah, Blue Apron. What a joke, man. It didn't get killed today. It gapped up like unreal and then just crashed. You have to look at it in log scale. Oh, it crashed, but it came back a little bit. This is like pretty close to dark cloud cover stuff. I mean, look, you closed up yesterday around 100% increase in value. And then at open today, you opened from, the close yesterday was 1630. Imagine opening at 25 bucks. And then like after you opened, you rallied up to $29. And then you crashed all the way down to $10.27 before rallying at the end of the day and closing at 1430. That type of volatility, man, is insane. That's like more than crypto, or as much as crypto. Right, an asset that, again, the selling is so bad, it's like an S coin. It's a perfect example of what an S coin looks like most of the time, where it starts up here and is always down here. It's like all the Bitcoin pairs. It's so bad you can't even chart it in not log scale, in linear scale. You have to go log scale because the percentage losses are so bad, right? It's beautiful like this. So down 12.83% today. Not moving after hours. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's like people hedging, Blue Apron, right? What do? It's like Uber. Uber was up like 35%. You think about all these companies that would benefit from this new world we live in, where everyone's getting quarantined. Everything's shutting down. People can't go to restaurants and eat there. So, common sense, Blue Apron. But Blue Apron, with the, let's just say March 13th, you were $2.29. So from $2.29 to a peak of $28.80 in like a few days. Crazy, man. Hello, chat. Anyone there? Make sure y'all are live. I don't know. Okay, go ahead and queue up Port Houston. The Bayport Container Terminal is closed until further notice. There was a confirmed COVID-19 at the Bayport Container Terminal. This is in Houston. Cue the Truman guy. Do we have any more Truman Show guy news or something? I don't think so. No, I don't see any new pieces of information. What's up, Defarius? Welcome. Alright, looks like some people are here. The normal lurkers, right? It's like 95% of my stream is always lurking, dude. So, Apron, let's look at a King, Amazon, that had a good one today. Very proud of this one. Dude, long and strong. 2020 stock. It's mine. That was my pick in 2019, and still is. It's not like Tron or Verge. It peaked today at 1944 before pulling back a little bit. It pulled back with the rest of the market. but maybe it was the reason why the rest of it's a market driver, a market mover. But hey, man, it closed above the 200-day moving average. Nice. But you'd think in time, if we find a bottom on the indices, eventually we see 2,000 again, because that's kind of like the range, right, between 1677 and 2K. And you haven't seen positive momentum on Amazon since February 21st. So you will be getting it very soon. Any more green days, give it like 2-3 more consecutive green days, you're going to be seeing positive Momo again. Absorbing the education, man. Is that it? Is that what it is, man? Have I seen a lot of growth in the channel this week? Kind of. I mean, not like I used to. I'll never see growth like that again, dudes. It's just like, I don't produce static videos, and that's YouTube. And YouTube are pieces of crap, and they don't want people like me or anyone else to grow. Unless you're CBS or CNN or, a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate media company that they partnered with all of them. Unless you're like that, you're not going to grow. Like, sorry. They don't want to put power in the hands of people like PewDiePie who say the N-word sometimes. So, yeah, they got rid of it, and that's PewDiePie, man. Like, they're like looking at him, they're like, man, we've given this guy too much power. He has too much clout. Never again. That's them. Change the algos. Oh, Wendy's had the 23% retrace. You talking about the hot and juicy redhead Wendy's? Alex, man. Somehow I've been live for 46 minutes. What a joke. It's just like, close your eyes, open your eyes. You're live for 46 minutes. Oh, that's real life. My life's becoming the Truman Show with all this market activity, dude. I'm just live forever. I started the stream with the Truman Show theme song today. It was pretty lit. YouTube, yeah, equals sex bots now. Yeah, that's YouTube. The meta for 2020 is YouTube sex bots. They don't give an F. And crypto, there's still scam crypto channels, live chat with bots and bot viewers and bot subs and all that. Do they have that still? Someone let me know. They're taking advantage of it. It's never good when I'm mentioning PewDiePie. That's right, dude. Antitrust, that's not what makes someone a popular YouTuber. Are you kidding me, dude? Imagine saying big YouTubers are educators and are positive influences on people's lives. No way. It's not like that. So Georgia Crypto. What do I think about this pump in relation to correlation? Whoa. What do I think about this pump in relation to correlation between Bitcoin and traditional markets? It's pretty nice, man. It's pretty amazing. And that's like why I was, a little reluctant on Bitcoin, because I didn't have an edge on the daily. We had a little edge on the 4-hour. I thought it played out, but we've had way more follow through, which is great. Because now we're getting to those common retrace areas early. Again, that's like between 6,500 and 8K. Georgia Crypto said only Georgia fans. Yeah, go figure. What are you talking about? Isn't like Georgia football like literally Alabama football? You just like stole all the coaches and stuff and recruits now. Yeah, congratulations. Hey, you are Alabama football now. Congrats, dude. But nah, you're coming to T-Town. Georgia, y'all are extremely reliable at losing. Okay, the big ones. Y'all are like, remember when they used, before Clemson started winning all its titles, you'd say, oh, they pulled a Clemson. You're Georgia, dude. That's what Georgia, that's the state of Georgia. That's like Atlanta Falcons do that. I think the basketball team does it. And definitely the football team all the time. You know that, dude. So be real here. Be real. Brian, you're shy, man. Don't be shy, dude. No one can get you. No one can give you corona. Bitcoin nearing a local high. Let's go to it. Continue to climb. Yeah, 6,500 seems very likely. It's in the cards. The Momo's good. You're about to be overbought for the first time in What is it again? You're getting closer to being overbought for the first time since February 12th. And it was such a scrubby overbought. I mean, you were overbought for like 10 seconds. We hit 70, man. So if you're talking about like February 10th, my God, imagine not becoming overbought at this point. God, that would suck. So again, man, this is the common. Wait, what's going on? Oh, I'm in log scale. Excuse me. There we go. It's like. So again, man, 6,400 to 7,985 is your golden zone. It's like where assets will retrace to commonly before reversing.
Money and sex spot. TA can be real.
It's true, sluggy mug face. Huh? Sluggy mug face? Thanks so much, dude, for the 10. Are people complaining about being insulted? Dude. Get some stone skin, man. Like, I don't even know what y'all are talking about. Here we go. 6,400 looms. We're less than $10 away. We're less than one sluggy mug face away. There it is, chat. 64 pumping. Here we go. Just finally hit it. All right. We hit the 382. It is done, chat.
Bruh.
So if we can exceed 64.17, which we've done, here you go. Look right here. Look here. Listen. 65.25. Let's just look left so you can see where this is. Oh my God, dude. You're like, why is this? Okay. Why is that not like that? I think I'm just off. Look at this wick. But it was really just more like, I don't know, man. If that wick is what stops this thing, I'm going to lose my mind. If Bitcoin literally reverses here from the wick and not really where, like, you see the kind of what I had, right? 65.50, and it's like kind of lining up with the November low too. But that's where you are. That is, look, scale out, like get all crazy. You see this? See if y'all can. Kind of perfect. Yeah, perfect right there. That. Dang, dude, not even perfect. Hold on. But you see the price action correlating to that one wick from December of 2019. We're all over there. All over the place, man. You break that. Good news. I mean, you're looking at 65.20. Okay. But then we look left. There you go. There. Oh, that might have been it right there. You see that 64.50 right there, dude? Up $984 on the day, 18% now. Very good, chat. So trying to exceed the 382, the beginning of the golden zone, just going to be tough because of all the context of historical resistance. It is a volatile time. It certainly is. Some of the most volatile times ever. Like legit, man. Like we will go back and when it's a year from now or 3 years from now, we'll say, hey, remember that time in 2020? And be like, oh yeah, we definitely remember that. That was crazy. This time we're living in right now will be in history books for sure. They will make movies about this time. 100%. 100% will make movies. It will be called The Big Short Connect, featuring FYX. Okay. Featuring Wall Street Bets. Some of my best friends are lurkers. We'll tell them hi. Lone Sofa says, here we go. Yeah, man. Oh my God, there are sex bots, dude. Like, that's what I'm talking about. 2020, you know, the global corona crisis, and we got sex bots everywhere, dude. What's up, Stone Man? Been a minute. You read a report that unemployment claims are rising faster than during 2008? Certainly, right? There's so much, it's so different. You could probably say that for probably 1929 too, dude. It's so bad. Like, people can't work. People are getting laid off, furloughs. It's just like, well, our company is shutting down, so we don't need you anymore. Bye. Everywhere, in every city in America, and everywhere in the West, every country. That might be it, CWG. I hate my webcam, man. It's just broken, dude. Alright. I'm gonna get a beer since we did hit the 382 for Chuggy Mugface to appease him, okay? Hold on. Dude, it's been a long week. It's only Thursday, right? It's only Thursday evening, but man. Can someone count up the hours of stream up time total this week for all my streams and what it's at right now? Thanks. What's up, long range crypto, man? Oh, nice. Marvel came out with 2 new characters named Snowflake and Safe Place. Nice, dude. Can't wait to watch those movies. Man, look at the. Hey, you may go higher, you may not, but dang, if you can't say there was some effing respect right there. That 382 confluent with that one wick.
Bro, check this out. If you chart BTC from today to 3 years back, the price has oscillated around this level. Bullish? Will Lord Ray the White make an appearance soon? Clinking beer mugs.
Lord Ray the White? What's going on here? Thank you for the 3s. Oscillated around this level 3 years back? Three years, chat. So 2017. What you talking about, man? I mean, 3 years back is... No, actually, no. 3 years back. We're talking about March of 2017. No, March of 2017, you were actually at like $1,200, dude. $1,300. But in 2018, certainly... Resistances everywhere. It's just a forest of resistance. You're already breaking the first line, the second line, and now but you're testing that April 2nd level as resistance. If you can break these, you're looking at overhead resistance. The beginning, the first overhead resistance is 6,800. That's it, and that's reasonable. Where I mean, if market participants really going to push this up, that's a reasonable target. 6,800, because it's in the middle of the golden zone. It's a huge zone, but in this zone is where we would reverse to sell off the lower lows or a double bottom or a slightly higher low before showing convergence or divergence on the daily. Stargazy's not hanging around here without another insult. We got a masochist in the chat, don't we? The masochist or the S&M people, like the guy from Billions. Everyone calm down. Bitcoin for breakfast tomorrow? No, dude, not much nutrition in that, dude. I've tried it. It doesn't really work. Park Stream Production says, God bless America. That's right. God bless America and Lord of the Rings. Correct. So what's going to happen, man? Have y'all filed y'all's taxes yet? Since we get like 3 more months to do it. For me, I think my accountant's relieved. because he's old. He's like a boomer. So my accountant, man, he's probably like Monka S. I don't want to die. Dude, I'm scared for boomers, man. Learning more about this virus, how like bad it is for people who are older. And it's not really just people who are older. It's people that have any kind of like compromised system, right? Where you have like, I mean, if you have like cardiovascular issues, if you're obese, you got liver problems, you name it, man. The virus like somehow takes advantage of that stuff and can shut down organs that are already weak. It's weird. Nothing that exists like it. Nothing. Oh my god, Technium, man. Oh no, futures are down, man. We're screwed. Just a little bit, dude. Here are your futures again, chat. We've been live now for Mother of God. 1 hour. Whoa, James Farina coming in old school as F. That's an ancient, long forgotten meme that we did. Y'all remember? Ring Lords. Does anyone remember the meme and the joke from long ago? That was like hyped on crypto days, dude. Whoa. Very cool, dude. Thanks for bringing that up. Megan Morris, oh my god.
Bruh.
Since cash is king right now, here is some Monopoly money.
Very cool.
Thanks for streaming and all you do for the community. Much love and respect.
Much love and respect right back at ya. Thanks for the pseudo Litecoin. It was in the jar. It's there. But yeah, it's fiat. That's okay. I like Monopoly money. So you should have tipped me in Canadian dollars, Kappa. Just kidding. No, the dollar. Megan, I mean, we can all say that. I agree with what's happening. I don't even get it. It's like, hey man, money for everyone, bailouts for everyone, bailouts for literally everything that exists. Here's trillions. Here's a 550 million on top of it. We're gonna add it. We're gonna double up 70 billion. I mean, it's like every day. Like what? Anyway, at the same time, with that happening, Jesus, 102.94 on the US dollar multi-year highs, of course. Hey, when we looked at it this morning, it was 102.27. This thing's pumping like insane, and you are soon approaching 103.81, the highest level you saw in 2016, 2017. Now, you go back in time, it was way higher. All right, look up here, man. You know, like 120. 2001, 2002. Good God. So still far off, the insane levels. I know looking at this one time in the weekly, look here, listen. This could end up being like a huge double top or something, right? But the idea is maybe like you've got this down sloping resistance. I mean, 1985, 129. Oh my God, on Sofas, man.
Bruh.
Loan_Sofas tipped $25. I think we all love Monopoly money, man.
Man. Yeah, we do, Lone Sofas. Thanks for the 25 Monopoly dollars. I'll buy the railroad and the boardwalk. Thank you, dude. Very cool. Go to jail. Do not pass go. And it was just like some idea we had like a long time ago. I think it was largely me. But, dude, what if it ran up to the neckline, dude? What if it ran up to this area again, 107.83, before it dumped? Again, it's definitely, it may never happen. Okay, and if it does happen, we'll be like 10 years plus older when it does start happening. That's it. But yeah, just so you can see, we never really zoom out on the US dollar, the DXY. So why not for Megan? So maybe double top, 103.81. If you break it, maybe there's that wick up there, 106.75. I don't know. And then you got the down sloping resistance. Hey, you brought it up. It's crazy, man. It's freaking crazy. I don't know what happened. It's almost up. Home base. home base on Bitcoin that has hit. It hit its respective resistance. It hit the 38% retrace finally, and it's pulled back pretty nicely. Not bad. What's up, Drew? Pickney.
Tonight we dine in hell.
Do we? Yeah, we actually. Hey, chat. It seems likely we're gonna limit down tonight on the futures, man. We were so close last night to limiting down, but I'm talking, dude, we were like 0.2% of the way away, and maybe even even closer. Like we're 0.2% of the way from limiting down last night. We just didn't, and then had this crazy recovery, and then sold off again, and then the market opened. So, yeah, you are selling off. Boeing and Tesla type news, probably not good. You're down already on the day, 2.3%. So if you double your losses that you've already made, we will certainly limit down. And that's just what you call it that. It's a circuit breaker. 5% circuit breaker gets to that level, no more trading. The volatility is so insane, it's happening almost every freaking night. I wash my hands of this. System just doesn't know. It's like so much liquidity and volatility. System's not used to it, and it's not built or set up for it, obviously. Only bankers get bailouts? Oh, you're about to find out that's not the case at all, dude. Everyone's getting bailed out. You will see. Sanitizer crew incoming. So we'll keep our eye on it, man. I don't know, dude. I've already been, dude, it's an hour live, man. How long am I supposed to be live for my second stream of the day? And you know I'm coming back for a third stream this evening, tonight, for Patreon night. And that's normally the night we pull out this thing, right? But this has been a double witching, because you have you had St. Patrick's Day just a couple days ago, and now we're double backing, and it's kind of like St. Patrick's Day 2.0 or something. Thanks for the 900 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit the like button and bell that sub, okay? Or, you know, you see what we did. We touched it like the Jesus man, and we pulled back, but not by much. There were like sell orders there, profit taking levels, all that happening at the same time. And maybe, just maybe, also people taking shorts, right? That's what happens at support resistances. That's why, like, when you blast through support resistances like this, that is what you call true capitulation. Bitcoin certainly, without a doubt, without question, capitulated. That's not natural. Something's wrong, bad. When you just blast through everything and you don't even smell it or touch it or test it, you just hot knife through butter. Stock market did that too on a lot of supports. So again, yeah, like it levels like this. That's like why you will pull back like that. Like you saw, whoa, we pulled back pretty aggressively for a second, right? But then you start recovering, and that's just because it's like there's like a traffic area. It's like a traffic area for buyers and sellers. People are just doing different things at that spot, and that's why you, in normal, stable or more stable conditions, you don't just blow through it. You hit it for the first time, you pull back, and then eventually in time you then break it, right? Because there's something called absorption, where it takes time for whatever the winning side is at the time, the bulls or the bears. The bulls, like if on the way up, right, they're like absorbing all those sell orders. The buyers are taking that supply, right? They're buying that supply up, and eventually, after you're done absorbing all those orders, that's when when it breaks. There's no more supply at that price. There's only supply at the next available resistance. And that we saw that today when we broke that horizontal line resistance, the little triangle. You saw it. Once you broke it, boom, you saw the numbers. You saw it just blast off that candle. What's up, Muggy Slugface Connect? Thanks for the 10, dude. Is it a wheel spin warm-up, dude? My guess. I love my carbonated water beer. But how can you even I think Michelob Ultra inspired. It's got to be those seltzer waters now. They took this to another level. This was, for years, this was seltzer water, I guess, right? What's the difference between Michelob Ultra and seltzer water? It can't be much of anything, dude. Wait, did anyone even talk about the old ancient meme? Ring Lords? What was the one we used to always say? Dude, I'm gonna scroll up. I probably missed all of it. Bitcoin Baggins, no, that's not it. That's not how it works. No, Mitch of the Rings, that's not the old meme. No one's talked about it. Still want people to guess. There's gotta be people. Like, I know y'all, some of y'all were watching me like a year and a half, 2 years ago, dude. I've got a White Claw in my hand. One gets me saucy. Oh yeah, that was one water beer. I'm super aggressive now. Ask Megan, she knows. Super sassy. Saucy, sassy, whatever. Futures. 2332, man. Remember, 2350 is the critical support on spot price. 20K critical support price. You're at 19,400. Ugh. Down 2.4% right now, if you can even believe it. At this point, maybe you should believe it. My God, man. Nah. Is Mark D lying? Is his alcohol in the UK is now running out at their shops? Yeah, that's what I would think about, you know. It's like, I mean, do y'all have any instances? I mean, I don't live in like a really big metropolitan area or state for that matter. I mean, if you're in like Seattle or Cali or something like that, I mean, are y'all having issues like just going and getting stuff, like anything? I want to hear some like actual, you know, instances of your experiences.
Give them nothing, but take from them Bitcoin.
Bruh. Drew Pickney, man, thanks to $5 times 2 super chat. Yes, dude. Take for them Bitcoin. We've done it, man. Long and strong to 0 or a billion until the end of time. Z says it's not a lie. The only thing he could find in shops were Crips. Y'all got gang problems over there, dude? Rip. UK alcohol isn't running out, says Jeta. Especially Corona. Kriaka says shelves empty. Plenty of alcohol. See, like, dude, this is the like when I ask chat questions, it's like yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And we're talking about all, say, in the UK. Quarantine in France. Yeah, dude. France locked down, dude. Army everywhere. Nefesh told us about it yesterday. Scotland. Edinburgh. Empty shelves, no food, eggs, no bread, rice, no pasta. Dude, are you serious, man? What's gonna happen? I'm just trying to sift through all this. This is insane info y'all are giving. Stores are having trouble keeping up with supply of food, toilet paper, all the necessities. Plenty of people still panic buying in Cali. Miles of lines. Costco. Gun stores, Megan, are sold out around you. Where are you at? Shipments coming in daily. All the guns spoken for. Oh, Long Island. So New York. People are just buying guns. Hey, I need a gun. I'm from New York. I'm a New Yorker. Give me my gun. Good news. Futures are just sitting sideways like Paul Wall right now. Still down too much. Not in limit down jeopardy yet, but maybe in a little while. People hoarding, clearing shelves. Just reading still. This is crazy, man. Robert's Polish government decided to move army troops to borders and cities. Well, hey, man, if they're trying to keep out people, it's their right, I guess, right? No problems in the Netherlands, says Peter. Bread, meat, eggs, and milk were hard to find, Smithologist. Jeez. Remember, if you're gonna talk about your instance, it's good to say like kind of the general vicinity of your city or something, right? Just because I want to, if I'm reading it out, people might want to know like where, Does OLN sell firearms? No, but it sells freaking tendies once every 10 years, dude. GTA 6 in Philly. I heard, isn't it in Philly where they're not enforcing non-violent acts of crime? Dude, I mean, like, times are tough. That's like why, hey, having guns in those situations, very, very smart. Wicked smart. Queue up the bank runs? Yeah. People are panicking now, John Doe. Yeah. Atlanta's peaceful now. Yeah, where I'm at, dude, things aren't bad. Like, again, where I'm at, for good reason, no one comes here. There's no traffic through here. It's like, if you live here, alright. UK, nothing anywhere. Oh my God.
Imagine Island running out of booze. Smiley face, smiley face. Go home, you're drunk.
Hey, man. It's a tough week. It was St. Patrick's Day. But do they even celebrate St. Patrick's Day in Ireland? The fact that it's a deep fake and St. Patrick himself is actually British? It'd be like, and this might be news, I don't know, because we know for a fact Cinco de Mayo is not something that Mexicans celebrate, but Americans do. And it was really like the Mexicans won a battle, but then like they ended up getting obliterated afterwards or something, right? It was not really, it's not something they're like, okay, yeah, dude, that was great, man. That was like Zapata, man. 5 to 7 more days till the US goes nuts. Yeah, I need to definitely prepare. Because like everything moves a little bit slower where I'm at. People in West Palm Beach, Florida, acting like nothing is wrong. I mean, that's kind of here too. No one's like doing much. Are we going down? No, future's starting to pop a little bit now. Let's go. Don't limit down. Let's be kings. Unless you're talking about Bitcoin, which if you look at the 4 hour, 6180, fine, man. Dude, what did we just talk about? At those areas, there is traffic. There are a multitude of traders doing different things. There are people taking profit on longs. There are people that are taking short positions. Right? People selling, people buying. Now, on stocks, it's different because there's a lot more stuff going on because of contracts and all that. What's up, Jimmy Vanzino? Are we drinking yet? Yeah, dude, it's like late in the week. Did anyone do some research on how many hours I've been streaming since Sunday? Anyone at all? Or Monday morning, whatever. Plenty of food in Northern Cali. Beaches are closing. Really, people or bots, man? These are people, dude. Hello, people. Go ahead and cue the beaches closing. Are they doing that, though? Are they mandating that? Dude, this is a lot of stuff, man. Mexico's Independence Day is in September. Popcorn says he went into Costco, went for rice and flour, but it was sold out on the way out. You saw a guy leaving the store with his purchase. It made you smile? Okay. Interesting story, man. Please tell me more. Imagine a lockdown in Alabama. It's like business as usual. There's no, I mean, there is a lockdown, but not really. I don't know, dude. Tom Hanks found the cure. That's all you need, man. It made him chuckle. His cart only contained a dozen red roses and a Bose speaker. Excellent. Bit of a sell-off. Hey, man. Hey. No big deal. Just relax. See, that's what sucks, dude. All bars and restaurants. I mean, I feel so bad for the tens of millions of service industry employees, like workers, man. Like, because they don't, I mean, like, their job, like working for tips, and you know, their restaurant's not paying them much, and so they're just hustling, and then it's like, sorry, you can't hustle anymore, dude. We don't know. We'll let you know, dude. But no, not really, because we're laying you off. Good luck. That's pretty much what happened to millions of people this week. It freaking sucks. What is it, Mark D? Someone to post a crazy coronavirus update link? We can look at it. Someone post in the Discord general chat or something. Thanks. That'd be great. Dutch queue for cannabis as coronavirus closes cafes, huh? Oh wow, it's a crazy queue. Go ahead and queue it up. I think I got a package today. Yeah, people on the West Coast, man, getting the brunt of it. I mean, it makes sense, right? It's such a highly densely populated like area of the U.S. for most of the part, and also it's like close. You know, that's like the West Coast. And last I checked, China's on the other side of the Pacific, and you know, travel. That sucks, dude. Mark says his company is effed over right now. He supplies hotels and wedding businesses and are all now stopped. Yeah, dude, think about, like, it's the collateral damage. It's like, not only that, but think about how many vendors, like if you own a restaurant, you've got like probably 40 vendors, different things. Think about all those companies, how screwed they are. It's just a cascading effect of death, economic destruction. Michael Fleming's constantly making new shipments every day for chicken noodle. Like chicken noodle soup or something, dude. Like Campbell's. Campbell's. Campbell's Soup Company, chat. Oh, man. Buying climax. So look at Campbell's Soup, chat. Just saying. Since it's relevant kind of to the combo. So, you know, you had that like bump and run downsloping resistance. You finally broke it and then back tested it, held at 200, the wickage screwing everybody for running from the high point to low point. It hit a 618, but dang, it's down a lot. I mean, this was one of those, this is like why, this is just like Blue Apron. Not really, because Blue Apron's so bad technically and it just has such a small history. Campbell's been around for a long time, but it's like Clorox soon. Like Clorox, once the market finds a bottom and starts a rally for a few weeks to stabilize, the assets that have been doing well during this time are gonna take a hit, big time. Everyone at home buying Bitcoin, man. I guess that's what it was, dude. I guess it was it, dude. Dang, man. Crypto Cocktail Chris, it keeps climbing. You know, this morning they had just finally confirmed 10,000 cases, and now we're at 13,737. And as I speak, it's probably 14K now, right? 50% rise since yesterday. At this percentage increase rate, it has actually been accelerating. We will have 234,000 cases in 1 week and 4 million cases in 2 weeks. And we know about 1/3 of the US population have all kinds of chronic illness, right? A third of our population, dude, is really unhealthy. And this virus takes full advantage of that. And it's because its unique ability to infect different skin receptors once it's in you, dude. That's scary. And I don't know, man. There's nothing that exists out there like the the SARS coronavirus. It is SARS, but it's an augmented, what a lot of experts are thinking it's bioengineered, because it looks like it's like identical homology to SARS, but it's got like tweaks, perfect tweaks. And like, in order for that stuff to work, it's like a glove, like in a hand. So it's been like engineered to be perfect with another illness, you know, the way it affects skin receptors. I don't know, man. It's like me trying to talk about someone who doesn't know how to talk about technical analysis listening to it. It's like me trying to explain it. I just, you know, I don't know, man. I'm not a scientist. I'm trying to repeat what scientists are finding out about the virus. Mushrooms, Mitch. Get out of here, man. MERS, SARS, COVID, same family. Yes. Well, hopefully hopefully us shutting down our entire economy and potentially ruining countless boomers' financial lives, hopefully that will slow the rise of this infection rate that we're seeing. And it's really like, it may like fizzle out, because we'd only last Monday gotten the test kits out to all the states. So you're going to be continually getting those, but then it'll start hopefully getting better and dying down, and it won't be as exponential. Eternal Death Slayer 3. Eternal Death Slayer 3. Feels bad for strippers. I love your name, dude. Hey.
I am not amused.
Gotta love it, man. Name that movie. Oh, dude. I mean, like, this might give the excuse for, never ever saying people will lose a lot of jobs due to AI as well. Dude. Yeah, this is like giving an excuse. This is like making people try to come up with innovative ways to implement more AI when that got accelerated already by, government mandates to increase minimum wages. CEOs are like, oh yeah, you're going to increase minimum wage? Cue the AI. We're going to roll it out. And you cut, how many people you have to have employed in half or whatever. The lady said from the CDC, Center for Disease Control, that the recent spike in cases is due to backlog of untested samples getting processed super quick. Yeah, that's what I was saying, right, Eric? Yeah. Check the curve in 6 days. Well, if I remember correctly, it's been well more than 6 days. It was last Monday, not this Monday. I need to see his response. Okay, Eternal Death Slayer 3. I don't think he responded. I think he's in shock. He's shell shook. He's shook, man. Leonard, I don't know, man, if that's a good idea. Okay. New World Order perfection, whether intended or not. I guess so, man. I guess so. Let's go cashless. We'll start with the mandatory vaccines. If you don't get your vaccine, we're not going to give you the Fed coin. Right? That's why they brought over the Coinbase guy. No, I can't really believe. Well, you're in Straya, right, Nostromer? His local casino has not closed. Bogan's got a bogan, man. Anyway, so Campbell's Soup All right, let's go back to Bitcoin. 30 minutes to go till the daily candle close. I shouldn't even be here. This is too, like, I'm going to be live again tonight. It's going to be a triple. I don't know. I think there's only been 1 or 2 times in the history of my streaming tenure. We're talking over 2 years now where I did 3 live streams. Okay, so history today. Certainly. COVID going parabolic. Yep. Wait, did we get a link on all the stuff, man? Go ahead and cue healthcare workers stop counting bodies in Italy. Good God, what? By the New York Post, by the way. What? NASA warns of a 4-kilometer planet killer asteroid currently heading for what? Chat, have you heard about this? Let me check my notes here. And this isn't a news show, okay, but I don't know if I believe this, man. NASA detected a massive asteroid approaching Earth. The approaching asteroid is over 4 kilometers wide. Asteroid could destroy Earth following an impact event. NASA's Center for Near-Earth Object Studies is currently tracking a massive asteroid that's expected to approach the planet next month. Wow, next month, chat. Perfect timing. According to the data collected by the agency, the approaching asteroid is big enough to destroy the planet during an impact event. CNOES identified the incoming asteroid as 52768 or 1998 OR2. Terrible name. If it's going to kill the planet, you might as well name it something nice. As noted by the agency, this asteroid is currently moving at a speed of almost 20,000 miles per hour. It has an estimated diameter of 4.1 kilometers, which is the equivalent of 13,451 feet. This makes the asteroid longer than the Hollywood Walk of Fame. That is pretty much on lockdown. It is an Amor asteroid. It looks fake. Yeah, it's probably fake, dude. Let's just go with it's fake. Yeah. Let's just act like I didn't bring that up, okay?
Is that a joint?
The asteroid
I don't
is
believe
my
it, man.
wrath.
I don't believe it. Dude, we have good technology, all right? We have pretty freaking good tech, and to say it's like a month out, I think we can see things further than that. All right, so go ahead and queue up the the life-killing asteroid. Perfect. Thank you. I'm the Truman Show guy. Thanks. This is perfect for low prices. Exactly, man. Until I get more news, until I get more sources on this, fake news. All right. Nah, dude, it's hyperwave for Earth. Mikosho. Hey, chat, imagine the meme. Earth ends before hyperwave happens on Bitcoin. That would be hilarious. It would be terrible. But if we can't do anything about it, it's still hilarious, okay? Forget it. We have the world's best lasers, okay? So is it real though, dude? Tell me, true. Give me some more sources, because that, I don't know, man. Like, creators posting that in general chat. And if it's true, well, hey, at least we're going to be at home when it happens. At least we won't be working 9-to-5 jobs when the world ends, all right? Eternal Death Slayer 4 is going to be the new asteroid name. Let's go.
Bruh.
And hey, when the Earth ends, we're going to be streaming, okay? I'll be streaming when the Earth's ending, okay? And right before impact, I will do this.
Adios, turd nuggets.
It will be perfect, dude. Terrible. Actually terrible. But still, again, if you're screwed, I'd rather go out laughing than crying, okay? I think you would too. Most of you would too. NASA is real enough. I mean, I don't know. It's not NASA. Dude, a fake source can say NASA said this, right? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, well, and we just got Space Force, dude. Maybe we'll be saved.
Bruh.
Yeah, dude. You know what it is? It's the OLN light, man. It comes around every 10 years, but this time it's coming too close to home, Wayne Batson, man. Thanks to the 923 people here that have just learned that we're all screwed. Rimlock mine, oh my god. 4-string, 4-stem leather belts.
Rimlock tipped $25. I'm sending a massive steroid to Earth. Expecting impact in 2 weeks, turning all vegans into good-looking people again.
Really, really good-looking people. Thank you so much, Rimlock. I don't know, man. Do vegans look bad? How does one tell that one is vegan just by looking at them? I don't know, man. Thank you, dude, for the 25 and the attempt on my life. I am getting so lucky. I have the worst luck with a wheel ever. But those 25s, that 6% chance is holding strong, dude. Loving it. Thank you, man. And this is only part 2. Part 3 is tonight, man. 2 Laker players just tested positive for COVID-19, Nando says, but we don't know if it's real source. Oh my god, dude. Are you kidding me? Now, someone just posted an article by CNN about the asteroid. Still don't believe it, because we all know CNN's fake news. Right? Okay, Dell. But it's kind of scary. Because they're fake news for politics, but they'll report like events, you know, things like an asteroid that's going to destroy all humankind. Yeah, they'll report that, man. I asked about Rimlock. I say, how can you tell what I'm not even reading chat, but it's right now. But it's like, how can you tell what a vegan looks like? And it's like, message deleted by Brad Fisher. Message deleted by like thousands of messages deleted. Okay, so that wasn't a good question to ask chat. All right, sorry, I'll backtrack a little bit. Okay, God. Asteroids are flying by Earth. Not right at it. Only about 300,000 miles away. Okay. If we got a laser, what happened, man? Go ahead and cue the asteroid, Master Drummer. Perfect. Thanks so much. I mean, what happens to a stock market if, like, we're destined for mass destruction, right? Extinction. What does the stock market do? Probably just everyone pulls out. And they're like, yeah, dude, we're just going all cash. The US dollar is going to keep going up. Dude, now I'm confused. And this is kind of just breaking recently. Yeah, you got, oh wow, you'd actually that's not really a source, Skydive Mike. It is nasa.gov. Makojo 07, thanks for the 420. Or like, thanks for the 6 cents. Just kidding. I was making fun of the currency pair that's tied to the US dollar, the AUD, that has capitulated. It's crashed. It's lower than it was in 2009, 2008. So thanks for the 6 pennies, dude. Kidding. 420 Australian dollars. Prediction for both the Dow and Bitcoin in the next 2 months, man. Bitcoin, I don't know how long it's going to take, right? You're up, you're going to go sideways. I think you're going to go sideways for a while, and I don't do predictions. I wait on oscillators to develop the variables I like to take a chance on taking along, right? I'm not about being someone who does predictions. What I do is I use the charts to give me an edge on the market so I can make a trade. I don't use charts like, you know, a lot of people out there that use charts to do crazy price predictions and to manufacture clickbait articles and all in videos for you to watch, right? And they get 16, 20,000 views because the prediction video clickbait, right? I don't do that. So I don't really, that's not how I do it. So I don't really feel comfortable doing just predictions without any kind of analysis or any kind of turnaround. I don't know, man. Thanks for the Australian pennies. Get wrecked. In a positive way. Thanks. So anyway, someone, that was Skydive Mike brought up just NASA.gov, man. Comet Watch or something. Oh, look, there's OLN, Wayne Batson. It's right there, man. How ironic that I bring up the Olin Comet analogy, when we started looking at it, and now we got an asteroid that could destroy Earth. Nice. The irony, dude. Ikram coming in from South America. What's up, dude? Yeah, no more mortgage payments. Hype. Trend reversal. Remember, common retraces after the crash. You reset your oscillators, and then you, most of the time on the daily, sell off violently again. And on the second sell off, you get divergence. And sometimes, if there's not enough demand, you'll rally a little bit off the divergence, you'll sell off again. And on that third time, it'll be something called the shortening of the thrust, where it's like a double bottom almost from that lower low, and you get even more divergence. And those are like, that's the edge you want on the market. Infos from 3 weeks ago.
If I could figure out how to get PayPal to let me tip you in rupees, I would tip you in FXXX load of rupees connect. Royd connect.
Rupees. Isn't it funny, dude? Like, before, I learned that that's the Indian currency. That was like Zelda currency. Hey, man. Dude, give me like 500 rupees in Zelda, dude, so I can go buy a stick, a Dooku stick, and a wooden shield. Thank you, man, for the Zelda currency. Oh, South Africa, not South America. But what am I supposed to do, Ikram? SA. Hey, guess what? You want to know something about South America and South Africa that are the same? Both continents have alligators. Why? It's one word. It's one word, chat. Why do both those continents have it? Have the crocodiles. It's a proper noun. That's the only hint I'll give. Go. God, dude. Uh-oh. President Trump says reporters in the briefing room are sitting too close. We should probably get rid of about another 75 to 80% of you. I'll just have 2 or 3 that I like in this room. That's what President Trump's quote was. That's awesome. That's funny. Whatever. It's funny. There we go. Pangea. It's Pangea. Yes. Super proud. Pangea Connect was probably the best answer. But you get it, man. Chat, you're not supposed to be this engaging, this fun, all right? This was supposed to be a place setter, scrub, boring stream with like 2 people watching. But we got around 1,000 in here. So still for the whole hour 43 minutes. Chat, what the hour 43 minutes now? It's just like burp. TA time machine. Too easy. Of course, he said it as a joke. Exactly. So some people are coming unhinged, and that's why I laugh, because it's like it was a joke. Got the black lung paw. How's my day going? It was a grinder today. But this stream has really gotten me in I don't know, better spirits. I don't know, I had a really bad dream last night. Really effed with my day. I don't know, because it was just so vivid. And I didn't like it. I hated it. Really just been a freaking drag. You know how that goes, man. Sometimes, just rarely, it happens. So I'm good now, though. Thank you for asking. Anyway, we got 15 minutes somehow until your daily candle closes. Almost impossible to believe. Oh my god, 2 beers and I have to break the seal. What do I have? A bladder of an ant? That's right, Sam T. Pangea is when all the continents on Earth were in one piece. And that is why, Pangea is specifically why. Well, it's like you ask, why does Australia have all these venomous, deadly animals and insects and arachnids and all that? And it's like, and New Zealand doesn't. Because of Pangea. Like, after Pangea happened, all the evolution occurred on the continents, right? That's why. Right, and we know that New Zealand and Australia, Tasmania, or whatever, they all broke off really from like Antarctica. So Tyler Carter, thanks for the sub, dude. Welcome. Are you in here, chat? People that are in here right now watching, they haven't subbed to this channel. What's wrong, dude? What have I done to offend you to not hitting that sub button? I just don't understand, man. What else can I do? No, Sprocket, no, it was not. Okay. Judge Alice and Nathan and me are not on speaking terms these days. All right, we had a bad falling out, Kappa. The song Africa was written in South America. Well, that's it, man. I'm done with this Earth now. Bring on the asteroid. Ruining stuff for me, man. We're in science class. Hold on, let me push up my glasses, man. Raytoshi, sorry, man. Rip for Raytoshi saying 70% of his work just got laid off. That's continuing. And so it's like the economic data in the coming months is gonna be gross, dude. Real gross. It's all good, Brian, man. What's up, Marco, man? When am I planning on streaming tonight? Stream is at 11 p.m. Eastern. The Patreon pregame. If you're out there and you're a patron, 30 minutes prior to the stream, we'll be in voice chat, hanging out, just talking, shooting the S. It'll just be the night streams for patrons. They're normally like podcasts. There's a lot less chat engagement. It's like, hey, if I stream every day, multiple times, right? Every single day. And it's like this, right? Where we do analysis hardcore, we talk, we engage. The streams are like, I'm talking back and forth verbally, right? And we drink, we get effed up. I mean, we can. It just depends on their luck. No more Aussie accent. It sucks, dude. Dude, there'll probably be Aussie accents tonight, man, alright? What's up with One Up Coin? John Afonso. Okay, so an update. He is aware of the problem, John. We've talked. He's very good. He's very, very fast. But something's wrong with Coinbase and his authentication. And so, like, it should be another day or two. And everything should be fine. Like, he's just got it's like a 3-day wait on what he needed to do. And so if you go to the website, because of us, John, really because of you and Statham Kings for informing me, I was able to inform him, and he's now put a message or a memo on those crypto tips on One Up Coin. Am I wrong here? Do you see the message it says on the website? Thank you, man. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, One Up Coin is how you tip me in crypto. And I'm tight with the developer of it. And it seems like not many people on the internet tip in crypto or get tipped in crypto. So like, if I don't tell him the problem, his app will be down for like however long I don't tell him. It's that crazy, dude. We're like the only peoples that like on the internet that you're using crypto tips. where it pops up on the screen. It's crazy, dude. This guy already got good luck, but you got a terrible microphone. Your mic is cued right now. I can hear the echo. Dang, dude. Is that a gent? No, it is not a gent, okay? But it is.
Is that a joint?
Oh my God, man. You see the message? Sweet, man. What does it say? You want to post it in here? Just copy paste it? Because I haven't looked. What's up, John, man? Pangea Connect. You're comparing Pangea to Bitcoin at 20K. I don't think that's how it works, man. Nah. Maybe we could compare it to the ICO boom of 2017, long before the Great FOMO, right, where Bitcoin was one, and then boom, venture capitalist money out of Silicon Valley. Bunch of new cryptos. Angel investors. Throwing millions of dollars, billions of dollars. EOS, Dash, Zcash, VeChain, everything. And then we had the breakout, the breakaway, right? That's how we could look at crypto and Pangea relatably, right? The 2017 ICO boom, where Bitcoin dominance was always, until February of 2017, Bitcoin was always at 85+% market cap dominance of crypto, right? But after that, that's when like you had that crash, and you eventually went down to 35% total market cap dominance on Bitcoin. That's when, like, remember Ethereum was making up to like 1420.
Is that a joint?
XRP was at like nearly $4. You name it, man. So Pangea, sure. Was I a teenage bully jerk to nerds? No, Coiner, if you actually know who I am a nerd. No, I got made fun of, but I was also a jock. I was like in middle school, I was like a nerd, but I was like team captain of the football team, right? Like, dude, I was a hybrid. I was also in band at the same time as being football captain or football team captain, or one of the four, right? So I was just everything, dude. But it was like, in my school, there wasn't really bullying. Now, people, when I did get older, there were people that would, try to jerk me around a little bit, and I threw one of those kids up against the locker. He never said a thing ever again. So, nah, man. I was a nerd, never bully. I was a definite mix. We're all nerds here, man. You're in crypto, you're kind of a nerd in your own way. Not bad. Hybrid hype. That's right, Sprocket. What's up, dude? Shooting Star Connect, a little bit on Bitcoin, 4 hour Shooting Star. But dude, you got 7 minutes left, man. Anything can happen in crypto, dude. Wait for candle close confirmation to say that. But yeah, that could be. I mean, right now, if it closed as is, it could be considered a shooting star reversal pattern. Not really good. I mean, you don't want that, but it makes sense since you hit the 382 that we talked about before we hit it earlier at the beginning of the stream, and it's a resistance too.
As in what, I will pay you to tell people to quit saying should I buy cases.
You will pay me to tell people to quit saying should I buy? Ah, dude, that's a meme now. People say it just to joke. Should I buy? Please. I enjoy it, I guess, these days. Jaw man. Aren't you? You are a mod though, dude, right? Thank you, man. And thank you for your service. Legit, dude. All right. I know. I definitely played Final Fantasy 7 and 8 and 9. Yes. I played all three. Loved Final Fantasy 7. Final Fantasy 8, I played it, I just couldn't finish. I don't know, I just wasn't interested. 9, I loved it. Played it multiple times too, all the way through. It's that medieval style. Yeah, dude. Dude, I was big in Pokemon, dude. 5th grade. That's what I'm talking about, dude. I was like a nerd. Like, I got made fun of back then for playing Pokemon. And what pisses me off more than anything is here we are in 2020 and Pokemon Go came out like 4 years ago, 3 years ago. And it's like all the girls, hot girls are playing it. Everyone's playing Pokemon Go. Now Pokemon is somehow socially acceptable. But when it came out initially, it wasn't. It was a huge nerd thing. And that pisses me off. And now you got booby streamers on Twitch. Way to YouTube. He gets it, man. He resonates with that. Should you buy a titty coin? No. That's it. Dude, remember Kuja, John Doe? Stay-at-home kings? Nuh-uh. You lying, stay-at-home kings. You lying. Now, I know that we got Final Fantasy VII coming out. Well, it should be coming out soon, right? This month or next month? That's... I don't know, man. If I hear good reviews, I might just like go out and buy a new console for it or something. Wait, no, I won't, because isn't there new consoles coming out this November? Like Xbox and PlayStation? Streaming is a thing now, yes. Yes, JC Fiscus, good. The salespeople do make sales. Long the dollar? We've been long the dollar, Roberto.
That means the world. Truly, thank you for your service. I am no better than anyone. Just a few more miles. Just try to keep your channel clean and real.
Oh, it's clean, man. It's clean. I mean, except for, look, dude. I mean, the worst thing I do on here is we drink, you know, when it's warranted, right? I don't drink every day. Like, you notice, man, like, if you're a regular viewer, you know I only drink sometimes. So, like, that's the worst thing I do. So, thank you, man, for the 999 super chat. Just a few more miles. Yeah, only a few, dude. Just like 3 or 4 more miles, right? The Series X or whatever. And now, there are now rumors, there's conjecture that the Xbox X or whatever it's called is gonna have technology that doesn't exist yet, or it's not out yet. That's probably bullcrap, right? I don't know how that could be possible. Like, who's creating their GPUs, their encoders? It can't be Nvidia, right? Because Nvidia has the patent and they are the kings. How do you get Pikachu on a bus? You poke him on. Nice one, Gareth, man. Nice. I can stream my game playing. Man, I'm so glad that streaming wasn't a thing when I was in college. So glad. Because I might have started streaming in college. And then, who knows, man. Right? I didn't... I'm so happy. Went out in the real world, stopped playing video games, did my own thing, right? Career-oriented path. All that stuff, and then started streaming after I became very well-rounded as an individual, right? That's like the problem with kids now. Kids want to stream at 18, not wanting to go to school.
I go the $4.20, but dang man, this saw it costing. 30K coming soon. Hopefully not interrupted by Asteroid Connect.
We might have to. Drummer man. Hey, dude, if an asteroid's coming, I might go down to Australia just to get stung by the Irukandji jellyfish to see if I could survive it, dude. And if I do, I can write a book about it. And if not, whatever, an asteroid's coming anyway.
I'm drinking my GFS White Claw right now in honor of you, haha.
White Claw.
You're a beast and have helped so many of my friends and myself make some cash.
Cheers, Jaw, man. Thanks for $4.99, man. This last sip's for you. This water beer, or this White Claw. This is the Legacy White Claws, alright? Thank you, John, man, for the $4.99 super chat, dude. Yeah. No. What I was saying, like, going to school, like not going to school or something like that, you know, that's the problem. Kids now are they want to be streamers too early in life, and you don't have to go to school. All right, I was very blessed. All right, very fortunate, and some people aren't, to be able to go to college or whatever. So I'm just saying, like, the kids' priorities are, your brain hadn't really fully developed as a male till you're 24 years old. So like, if you're 18 and you're wanting to have a streaming career, you don't know anything about anything. And unfortunately, chat, it's your local on the 8s. A new daily candle has been born, so play Jesus chimes. It's fine. But it is kind of a shooting star, bearish reversal candle on the 4 hour. Hopefully we thwart that. Would love for it just to get completely invalidated. That'd be wonderful. But, right? You want to acquire real world skills. So if streaming doesn't work out, you got something to fall back on. And at the same time, when you're streaming, you've learned a lot of things, and you can talk about that stuff, and you can teach people and help people, whatever, right? So, and we know now, based on many consensus polls, that people in kids in North America and the UK, what do you think the number one job occupation is when you ask a kid what he wants to be when he grows up? What did they say? Chat, you answer. Tell me. What do you think? Don't Google it and ruin it, man. Just guess. Okay. Yeah, that's right. The Daily Candle. Sid Vicious. I want to hear what y'all think. Roberto is studying game development in college. He prefers economics, to be honest. Hey man, economics can be pretty boring though. Like, finance is a very vast field, and a lot of it doesn't appeal to me. Technical analysis is a very, very small sliver of finance, and that's what appeals to me. Yeah, y'all got it. Y'all pretty much got it. It's like a YouTuber. So it's so like, all over the place. It could mean streamer, but it's really like a content creator. Like, you create content via static video or streaming. And the way YouTube has killed pretty much the anyone who's up and coming to make money via creating static videos, the meta, if you haven't noticed, has shifted certainly to streaming, live streaming. It's like crowdsourcing for a content creator. An influencer. Yeah, there you go, Michael L. Influencer. Girl's probably going to be like,
Chug winner.
Pokey Poke Face, man, thanks for the 10 day. What's up, man? Chug winner? Huh. I don't know what to do, man. Y'all are really putting me in a rock and hard place. I mean, too much support, too much love in this community, because it's like, I should be stopping the stream now, because I've been live for 2 hours, 2 minutes. I did a 4 hour plus marathon stream today in the morning. So I've been live today already over 6+ hours. It is certain that I will be live tonight for at least a couple hours or more. What are you doing to me, man? No, marine biologist, no. I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Final Fantasy VII Remake, not 9. Yeah, State Hidden Kings, yeah. That's the one. Been waiting on that one. But again, it's like, why buy that when a new console is coming out in like 8 months? But it won't matter because the asteroid. Yeah, learn a trade. Learn a skill, a life skill, man. If you're gonna be a streamer and you're young, if you want to be an influencer, you gotta go out in the real world. Learn things, build a network, get to know people. Don't just... You know why? Because you'll end up like this guy.
Look here! Look, listen!
Seriously, you'll be like Wings of Redemption or that DSP guy, Dark Side Phil. If you want to laugh, you want a little Schadenfreude, you go check those guys out. Dark Side Phil and Wings of Redemption. Those are people that drifted through high school and immediately started doing content creation static videos, and then streaming became a thing when all their static video money dried up. That's like the meta changed. So yeah, they stream now and they hate it because that's not even what they started doing when they were young, and which was again static videos on YouTube, making money, lots of money, and then everything changed for them. What do you mean, what asteroid, dude? We had a discussion on it. It's coming for Earth. We're screwed, man. Maybe. It's John, man.
Have a bro that I'm taking care of just had surgery and beat cancer. He don't know anything about coin, but I've made him watch for 3 days non-stop. Shout out to Brock Wilmot, USA.
Brock Wilmot, USA, baby. Dude, thanks so much for watching. And fantastic. Dominating cancer. That's what it's about, dude. Jaw, thank you for the 137. And is Brock also in the armed services, man? Armed forces. So I can say thanks to him. Thank y'all. That's amazing, man. Like, everyone out there has someone in their lives that has been affected by cancer. Like, right? So I've been there, man. Cheers. Yes, that's right. Can we get a shout out to Brock in the chat? Hypes in the chat. Kings in the chat.
Bruh.
Hi, ASL State of Kings. You don't want to know. 6280. We climbing, man. After that shooting star scrub candle, let's invalidate it and run up to $10 billion in 10 seconds, right? Isn't that what everyone wants? Cancer got wrecked, dude. I concur, sir. I sanction that. David, dude, I was live on stream when I first heard about this asteroid stuff. Okay? Go ahead and cue it. It's the Truman Show guy. You know it. I do have to break the seal, man. I really don't know what to do, because it's like, there's 854 y'all. Chat is lit as F right now. I've had 2 beers. What's
Rock
up?
and roll, Mitch. I don't see any reason to stop now. Stream till the asteroid comes. Smokeable.
Sorry, dude. It's called the Devil's Let Us Down where I'm at, so Bitskin can't do that. Hey, man, I was thinking about, like, well, I was going out to California way for the 420 times, but not anymore. It doesn't look like. I think everything's gonna get grounded soon. So, thank you, Bitskin, man. Let's just stream till the asteroid comes, man.
Don T stop, the world is ends.
Don T stop, like Dante's Peak or something, because the world ends. Thank you, dude, for the 50 SEKs, the $5, I think, man. Oh, just grab another one. No big deal, man. Hey, Mitch, just get drunk before the pregame so you don't even have to pregame. Is that how it works? Logic. All right, hold tight. I got to break the seal, man. Like, it happens. You get it. You've been where I'm at. All right, so hold tight. Freaking love y'all. Thanks so much, everyone. If you're enjoying it, like button, that bell, that sub. I'm going to let it ruminate in the bathroom. Kings. Ooh, we can do this actually now. I don't ever get to do this because normally it's like, there's so much volatility. All right, here we go. Wait, no, let me change that because it's not thanks for watching. What the heck, dudes? I got this, dude. Hold on. There you go. Perfect. All right. We are kings. What happened? Be right back. I don't notice any effect at all, man. Is that
a joint?
Alright, I'm back, but I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. I went to the bathroom, and just like that, we lost over 100 viewers. Ouch. Speaks the world. I don't know, man. I kind of gotta get dinner and stuff, you know. I kind of like gotta eat. You know, that thing you do, that vegans even do, man. Yes, these memes are jokes. The memes are supposed to be jokes. That's how it goes, dude. They're all community made. There's a lot more I need to add to the list, for sure. So many more I need to add. We're gonna have unlimited memes on that BRB screen. Can you get some Owen coffee down there, mate? I think you can, mate. I don't know if you can. Erwin.coffee website might be able to tell you, though. Right? Also, if you're in here, dude, come on. If you're in here and you haven't joined the Discord, what the F are you even doing? We have stupid amounts of members in our community, and we're just constantly growing every day, over and over and over again. If you want like updates on like the news, things that are going on, we have just this vibrant general chat. It can be a zoo sometimes, but so much good information, so many memes. So it's like when there's not news, there's just jokes and you're laughing the whole time. And all of a sudden news and you're like, whoa, monkey S, and then more memes. It's awesome, dude. David S, you're worth 200 viewers, bro. Is that true, man? Is that true, man? Show? Go ahead and cue it. You thought vegans use photosynthesis? Yeah, they might, man. Dude, totally, man. What do I think about Bitcoin's next move? Nick, I'm not in the business of one or the other. I'm more like, remember, I don't know what other people you watch, okay? But I don't use technical analysis to guess which way we're going, when or where. But I do use technical analysis and charts to make trades when it's warranted. When I have an edge on the market, I use these charts to give me an edge on the market. That's it, dude. Wrong link? Oh, whoops, my bad, dude. There you go. I'm just gonna hijack, low jack, medium jack Bradford's Discord link. Just take a supplement, man. You'll be good. Yeah, I don't think that's how it works, man. Don't have meal substitutes to protein shakes. Blah. 7 feet tall. My God, man. Sweet job, man. Dude, that's nuts, man. To be 7 feet tall, those are some serious genetics, dude. Make sure to, set him up with some girl over there, dude. All right. Do it, Jesse. Yeah, maybe I should eat. I need to be responsible here. If I'm doing a 3-streamer, a triple witching stream in honor of the quadruple witching tomorrow, where futures contracts expire and all that, maybe I should do that. Okay, that might be a good idea. It would be responsible. Okay, chat. So that's what I'm gonna do. I need to go eat dinner. I don't want to go eat dinner, but I need to go eat dinner, right? I gotta take care of myself. I know, Zero. I'm just a booby streamer, all right? Simple booby streamer. TNA has never been the same since we started streaming, right? All right, so I freaking love y'all. Thanks so much for just the likes, the love, the support, the contributions. Again, this stream's been live for 2 hours, 16 minutes. This morning, I streamed for over 4 hours today. I think I've done a marathon stream almost every single day this week in honor of the volatility and the unprecedented moves on the stock market. So I'll just be back. Dude, I'll be back in like 3 hours. 2 hours and 43 minutes I'll be back on stream. So just hang tight. Best community that exists. Truly grateful. Feels like a dream. So until next time, respect the T.A. Hey, Adrian, man, that's the 229 Euro connects. If she doesn't die, she was a witch. Exactly, dude. Witch hunts. I thought it was if she doesn't float, connect. They. Bruh.
I have a robot vagina.
Adios, turd nuggets.